pulse from the heat wave stole my emotions. I left my doubts when I was swept by the ocean, and every pulse from the tide was a finish line. A wave race we were made to ride. You and I were first in line, and we took them by surprise. I was with you all the time. You may not realize, but I'm here. I hear you loud and clear. When we get lost in our own minds, you'll be keeping me near.
But what I'm wondering is if when. Well,
No, you first.
well, what I was gonna say is I wonder if what they're going to do with the character now is just continue on where they had left off, like go where they were going to go. Just minus spray, of course. I wonder if they're going to do that.
Maybe.
Or peck or whatever that. Disgusting.
Hold on. I gotta just do one thing.
You know what? Touche, sir.
Yeah.
How about this? And I heard Cole mention that AJ Styles never had an I Quit match in WWE, but he's had a few of them prior to his time in WWE. He's
I have to change my shirt. Wearing the wrong shirt.
Oh my god.
Bitten off maybe more than he can
Real.
here.
Well, Kevin made a point earlier about his mom. Cody bringing his mom.
Just don't show it on camera.
Word.
What's up?
You can't bring
It's just don't show changing your shirt on camera.
No.
What's on ass?
I don't want to get kicked out of YouTube like that.
Try to use Cody's mom as a way to get this. It's just it's another layer of something.
You know, sad to seeing Big E not there. I'm glad he's you can tell he's hot, but in that suit. But the fact that he can't wrestle at the moment.
You guys are best friends.
Yeah.
He's at will at times, most of the time. Why do you think Sam has himself into this alpha academy drama? The way that
No, I've been seeing a lot of posts like people who are impatient and not wanting the whole Uncle Howdy thing. But I'm looking at it this way, like, and this is something I started noticing, like, didn't really notice it until Undertaker was going to come back as the Dead Man against Kane at 20.
Yes.
I like the weird shit. Like I'm at the not quite the pinnacle, but like the buried alive match between Mankind and Undertaker. I fucking love this weird shit. I'm like, would it have scared me as a kid? Fuck yes.
I mean, I was a kid, and I don't think it scared me.
Well, okay, you have to admit the Undertaker in a graveyard and everything. Kind of creepy.
I don't know. I thought it was cool as a kid. It reminded me of like a lot of like the over top like there was like superpower action stars, so it's always something cool to see.
Like I would have been 5 at the time.
It reminds me of I think Undertaker and Mankind was at the time Freddy versus Jason conversation.
Oh, it certainly was. Like you had two guys who fucked with each other, who neither one of them would stay down for long.
Yes.
Wait, is this gonna be first?
I think so.
Jesus.
Chad versus Sammy?
Cody versus AJ.
Let me see. I may have to refresh a second.
Because it showed them walking towards the ring. Like with the gear on.
Why is that in Spanish?
Don't you speak Spanish? Also, you know what's bullshit though about the Uncle Howdy stuff?
What's that?
So I have a phone that can finally read QR codes. I am never fast enough. Like
No,
on the
that's why they have
flips
the internet for.
I know, I just look it up.
I think that's what a lot of people have to do.
But who is ever quick enough?
Somebody ready on those.
What?
This is Scotland's largest city, Glasgow. It also has
Oh,
the
it is
country's
first.
largest economy, buoyed by the Scottish event camp.
Yeah.
The Oval Hydro, which tonight hosts Scotland's first ever
Oh my god, AJ
Also-
said I quit.
Funny.
Match is over.
But I will say this.
Mm-hmm.
There was one great thing about the Saudi show. You know what that was?
What was that?
They got rid of the Prime logo on the map for that one.
Oh yeah, thank God.
Yeah,
I think a lot of people were complaining about that because it's actually funny. No one actually. It's one of the few things I will give Vince McMahon credit for was keeping a clean logo. Like
Yeah.
the map being so clean all the time, like blank. I never thought about it until they put that Prime logo there and was like, oh my god, that's awful.
WWE.
Yeah. And they did it at WrestleMania. I'm like, what the hell?
Well, that's because Logan there was a Prime deal in place and all that stuff, so they had to do it.
Yeah, but at WrestleMania of all shows.
Listen, they had a couple of months. They need to get that damn belt, the U.S. title, off of fucking Logan.
Yeah. He's the U.S. equivalent of Roman Reigns right now.
Worse. Even way worse.
Although I will say, one of the best parts of that triple threat match,
What's that?
Kevin Owens and Randy riding down on the golf cart together.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, that'd be my vehicle of choice.
But I will say, how many defenses has he had?
Not
Of
many.
matches in general.
Not many.
And each one, it's always a major title moment for him that they put him.
Yeah.
Okay, I will say this. Logan is a good wrestler. I could definitely see that he's putting in the effort to learn the art of wrestling. But he's a horrible human being.
Yeah.
Do you think, because I'm seeing the promo for Damian Priest, do you think they're going to change Damian Priest to a face?
That's what it looks like they're doing. And he's the face and the... Now, obviously, it's in Scotland.
Mm-hmm.
So they're going to cheer the ever-loving fuck out of Drew.
Correct. But what I mean is just in general.
Personality-wise, Damien's becoming face.
I have a feeling this is what's going to happen to Damian. And because I was just it was on my timeline. I feel like CM Punk's going to interfere. And it's going to go either one or two ways. It's either he's going to cost Drew the title, or they're going to do the whole Bret Hart, Undertaker, Shawn Michaels moment.
Yeah. Also, sorry, go on. Sorry.
No, because if you do that angle, I could almost see them doing a Hell in a Cell in a random pay-per-view for Drew versus CM Punk for the title and protecting Drew if they did that way.
True. Alright, so I was going to say, if Joe Hendry shows up tonight, I'm going to kind of be pissed.
Who?
Joe Hendry.
Oh, John Henry. You say his name and he will appear.
So that's gonna piss me off if he does show up. Just
Also,
because of
why does AJ Styles have an awful thing?
CFO.
This team sucks so much compared to Phenomenal.
Yeah.
I would have taken Demigod from Ring of Honor.
Also, that crowd is dead right now.
Well, they just started.
Doesn't matter.
Wait, where are you on the timeline?
Like, AJ's coming down.
Oh, okay. You because you make it sound like they're fighting. I'm like they haven't even gotten in the ring yet. And you're talking about
Well,
them
no,
dead.
normally a crowd
The
pops one or
USA
the
crowd
other.
is always dead.
The what?
The USA crowd is always dead.
Fair enough.
I'm surprised they're doing this first. Well, I guess this is a good way to get the longest match out the way.
Was this gonna be longest or Drew and Damian?
I feel like this will have to be the longest because this is they're going to have to involve gimmicks and weapons and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And
Maybe they'll involve a bazooka.
maybe not. But I also have a feeling like you have to drag out the match because I guess this is a slight complaint. It's an annoying complaint, but it's always a slight one. Is that in the I Quit match, you have to like slow it down at moments to bring the microphone to the opponent's face and be like, "Do you quit?" And they always gotta be, "No." So there's gonna be like 10 of those. Well, the crowd's very loud now.
Yeah, now they are. But,
They know the lyrics,
okay.
I can tell you that much.
Yep. Yeah, it's funny that they're cheering for a guy called the American Nightmare in the UK.
Well, I will say this. Wow. Cody Rhodes is the closest that they have to a Hulk Hogan, if that makes sense.
Oh, yeah. But the fact is also, these are grown men that aren't tired of him.
Yeah.
That's a feat.
Well,
That's
again, there's two reasons for that. One is that Hell in a Cell match that he had with Seth Rollins really put a lot of people's like, oh my god, like he really loves wrestling so much and wants to wrestle for the fans that even with that injury, he's going to go in this match.
You know who that kind of reminds me of? Like, and it's like a match that did it. Mick Foley. Think of Mick Foley's. Like, he had already started to get over with the crowd, but that match with The Undertaker.
The Hell in a Cell and the brutal beatdown that shit was.
Yeah, like they kept him as a heel for a bit, but the fans still cheered. Like, no, nothing. And it's even though he was clearly working with McMahon. So it's like,
well, because that was very sympathetic because you felt like Vince McMahon was trying to take advantage of him. That was during the Rock face heel turn.
Yeah. Well, and the thing, but what I'm getting at though, it was between the interview with JR and the Hell in a Cell match that really put fans like in his corner.
Correct.
What?
I don't know if you caught that. They had a graphic error for a second. Did you catch it?
No.
It literally went the template where it's supposed to say like it literally said like World Heavyweight Champ. I swear to God, it's gonna be on Twitter. Somebody was quick enough to capture it, and it literally paused and it said talent name. It didn't even say Cody Rhodes' name. It just said talent's name. You know somebody's gonna get a yelling for that shit.
Either that or they're going to
Let me see.
never hear the end of it.
Somebody did. Somebody fucked up. Oh, there is a Prime logo on the damn ring.
Damn it.
I didn't notice that. There's a Prime bottle on the side. I'm trying to see if it's up on Twitter yet, because somebody had to take a quick moment. Fuck, that was hilarious as fuck. Because that felt like a just like a video edit mistake.
Introducing the challenger from Gainesville, Georgia, weighing in at 220 pounds, the phenomenal Jang.
Yeah, because now they're doing the introductions like in the ring.
Oh yes, somebody caught
Let's
it. I'll
have it.
send it to you right now. I knew somebody would catch it as fast as hell. Oh, it was women's tag team champion talent name. Hold on, I'll send it to you. I knew I saw that shit. It was quick. You had to be real fast with it.
Yeah. Wow, and even the wrong.
Mm-hmm.
They're never gonna hear the end of it.
No. And you know that's going to be on Botchamania.
And especially for the champion
Mm-hmm.
of the Universal Champion. It's like, oh, that's almost as bad as setting the Undertaker on fire.
Yeah. I mean, that's kind of worse, because you set a man on fire.
And this is that. Well, okay, what made that better is he had warned the pyro guy before.
I'm pretty sure that pyro guy got fired for doing that.
He did?
I'm pretty sure, because I remember on there was a documentary with...
What?
No, it was an interview Undertaker was doing, because someone asked him questions about it, and he said, yeah, that person wasn't seen for the Nets for Monday Night Raw.
Let's talk about strategy now. They do the champ Cody Rhodes. What do you have to do with this match?
You're going to channel into the herd and you feel that you were betrayed by AJ Styles several weeks ago. He was.
I mean, you got to think about it from Vince McMahon's eyes. You set one of his favorites on fire, and he suffered third-degree burns.
That'd be like in the golden era of wrestling. If someone set Hulk Hogan on fire.
What also makes it funny and sad at the same time, as we're watching this match, is that was the quickest that Undertaker got to the ring in a very long time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Are they willing to cross that line?
And the way the commentators tried to cover it up.
Yes. He's super excited for this match. But then I would say the crowd is hype.
Okay, now, yeah, they are.
Do you think Cody's going to bleed?
Oh, yeah.
It's been a while since they allowed bleeding.
Remember? If he can be sneaky. Oh, wait. Okay, let's see. Does he have... Yep, he does have a taped wrist, so... Be sneaky enough with it.
I mean, AJ got gloves on.
Unless they do it the hard way.
There's only a couple people you should allow to do the hard way. They got tables.
Really? He already has to be quit?
Oh, if
Which
Cody
that
Rhodes sets it up, you know he's going to go through it. That's the law of the table.
Oh, yeah. No, I will admit, so that RPG spot you showed me, that did look like it was, you could tell it was like a firework or something.
Yeah, it's a firework. It's a Roman candle getting shot at you.
Which, I mean, people have had Roman candle fights before, so it's like, I'd take it. But
you know,
my
one
God,
wrong
they
move, it could go in your eye and die.
That's why I don't do it to my face.
That's
Do it
why
to my back. Or,
Do you ever watch A
do you notice
Thousand Ways to
his back
Dumb?
was turned?
Hmm?
Do Did you notice his back was turned though? The guy's back.
Oh
was
yeah,
turned.
all their backs were turned because they were all praying not to get hit with it because they didn't want to get hit in the face. But that's still a very dangerous spot because that's very easy to get a second degree to first degree burn right there.
Well, if it's second or first, it's bad. Hey, talking some issues.
Hey, someone has a sign that says AJ eats the corn the wrong way.
Ooh. I did it back.
I see a lot of John Cena shirts in there.
Well, remember last time Santa came out? It was pretty hype for him.
You know what sucks?
Like-
Because did you see that spot where he threw the drink in his face? Imagine spending like $10 for that drink and then Cody throws it away for you. Do you get
Well, he
do you
did
get your
offer
$10
it. Yeah,
back?
I saw it now. Did I get what?
Do you think you get your drink back for free?
Yeah. But it also looked like he did offer it to Cody.
Ugh. What if he didn't mean it? Also, I just realized they set up those tables and never used them.
Wait. Just wait.
I wonder if DLC is going to show up. Is that Triple H in the
If
corner?
who? If who's gonna show up?
No, it's Triple H in the corner because they're in the gorilla position. Yep, he's there.
Eh.
You can see him.
Well, they're not gonna do like Money in the Bank with Daniel Bryan and AJ.
No, they're just watching.
I know. I was making that joke.
No, I was thinking it would have been funny though if they did like a fake spot, like they're going to hit the table.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
okay. I know they're. Yeah, I know they're the wrong sets of microphones. It'd be funny if AJ or Cody are commentating the match like The Rock. Like, you know what? You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah, but AI is
And
better
really-
now these days, so it can really sound like him. Like the Mike Foley one, that was like so obvious.
Well, no, I mean the commentating the match. Like, it was mid-match. It was Austin and The Rock. Rock had Austin down, and he started commentating.
Huh. Oh yeah, there was that spot. Oh, they're back at the tables.
Okay, that was kind of lame. They didn't go that far back.
No, they just went to the gorilla position and came back.
Which is kind of dumb, but...
Humiliated Cody. Cody has not forgotten it.
But no, I would take the Roman candle spot. But by God, there's going to be a thumbtack spot before. Like in the match before. There's going to be a goddamn thumbtack spot, and I'm not taking it. Like, I wouldn't ask someone to go full Coda and just would continuously fall on them.
Mm-hmm.
But God, they are going in them.
Listen, I'm gonna make you take the thumbtack spot.
Well, then you take the Roman candle.
We both take the Roman candle.
Yeah, no. Also,
It'll be a
can
super
I just
finisher.
say, I know it's not WWE,
Mm-hmm.
but God, I love the fact that MJF is back.
Who's back?
MJF.
Oh, for AEW.
Yep.
Mm.
Our scumbag is back.
I wonder how they're going to pick up. Hopefully AEW picks up because best thing you like about competition is when both sides are doing great. Makes the other one do better.
Oh, yeah.
Uh-oh. Saw that coming.
But, okay, let's see what happens.
Does he have the killer instinct? Does he have what it takes to win an I Quit match?
To win a match like this, you have to be prepared to be a heinous human being, to do the despicable to another human being. You're absolutely right.
Tumbling out of the ring.
Uh-oh. Death Valley Driver.
Damn. Okay, I will say,
Mm-hmm.
them talking about it being heinous. Why don't you just try and suplex him onto the top rope, like crotch first?
He's too big of a
Like, this is
man.
the time. This is the time. Oh. This is the time you don't
Brainbuster.
do the whole face thing. You go for all the dick kicks and everything.
Yeah, we'll have a repeat of Shinsuke versus AJ.
Well, let's sure you can disqualify.
That happened. Wasn't there like a last man standing match and it ended with the two of them kicking each other in the nuts and they both couldn't make it for the 10 count?
I'm not sure, but AJ should have learned to wear a cup by then.
I think it was like the third match he learned to wear a cup.
But also,
Shinsuke is like 1 for 35 this year.
oh shit. But also, they need to take a page out of Edge's book with the spiked piece of wood.
Mm-hmm.
They need to take a page out of his book.
By the way, he did cut himself, and they did a. I saw it when it happened too, but it's cute.
Was it the microphone spot?
Yeah.
Or it sounded like a microphone.
Yeah, when AJ is taunting his mom, the camera will turn away from AJ,
Oh yeah, I
and
saw
then
that.
you can see in the
away
background that
from
Cody's cut himself.
Yeah, I was gonna say. Yeah, I saw that where it cut away from Cody. Oh, I like that. By AJ.
Oh, he should be hulking up. Everybody knows Hulk Hogan's the best Hulk up.
You mean
I
future
don't know.
president Hulk Hogan?
I mean, he's our future president, brother.
Okay,
Could
you are
you
in that
s-
position. You punch him in the dick.
Huh?
You are in that position like Cody was. You punch him in the fucking dick.
Oh yeah, that's what I thought he was going to do, but he didn't.
Clearly, if I was in wrestling, I'd be like a tweener for that. Like, I'd be going for the, or I'd be a face like MJF, where it's like I will go for the dick because I don't give a fuck. No DQ matches, no DQ.
By the way, if you notice, he's already stopped bleeding.
Yeah, so he didn't get himself that deep.
No, it's not Eddie Guerrero deep.
Well, okay, you don't have to go Eddie deep if you're gonna blade yourself.
No, Eddie just made a
Blade.
mistake. That was not on purpose. I can 100% guarantee you that.
Okay, so when I think of a good blade job, and I don't mean Eddie good, Bret Hart and Steve Austin at
that
Mania
way.
13.
Well, I mean, that's an iconic spot.
Well, the thing was, yeah, 'cause it wasn't the hard way, but he was bleeding enough, but not too much. Like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And it was also at the very end.
Well, I'll also give you another one that's similar to that. But when you look back on it, it's kind of obvious when he did it. Undertaker versus Shawn Michaels in Hell in a Cell.
Yeah.
Because that's one, when he's bleeding, yes, throughout it. But it sells us such a good story because it makes it look like The Undertaker was just kicking this man's ass all throughout that fight. And the only reason why Shawn Michaels, quote unquote, won was because of Kane.
Well, yeah, we're about a year away from that, like where I'm watching.
Mm-hmm. Wasn't it
But-
Bad Blood?
97. Yeah, Bad Blood in 1997.
All right, he counted the Style Clash, but they should redo that pay-per-view. At least NXT style, maybe, but they should bring it back instead of like
speaking of Undertaker-
Extreme Rules. Bad Blood sounds just much better. Like, imagine Bad Bloods for like Drew McIntyre versus CM Punk. That feels like that would be something for them because of how much hating on each other they've been doing.
True. Also,
Holy ground.
speaking of Undertaker and spots,
Which one about?
there's this. Yeah, he told the story of when he and Triple H gave each other the head chair shots.
Oh yeah, and that they
And
both got fined for
like,
it. Yeah.
They talked to. He talked about, and he's like, yeah, there's no way he'd even find his own son-in-law.
Nope.
He's like, we were
fined them
both
both.
wrong on that. Yeah, but he's like,
Mhm.
nope, we were both wrong on that one. They even compared it afterwards for how much they got fined.
Yeah, it wasn't like 50.
Yeah, I think so. I'm just like, yeah, apparently no one is safe.
No.
No one was safe from Vince.
Pele kick. I love how sometimes commentators will be like, that move would have ended in a normal match. It never does. It never does.
Combination like that in a normal match might end it, but these are
Maybe in 1996
Was there
it
ever
would
an
have.
I Quit match during the PG era?
No.
Yes. I want to say there was. Batista and John Cena after WrestleMania 26.
I thought that was the last man standing match.
Nope. It was I Quit.
Hold on. I'm not saying that you're wrong, but I really don't remember that one. I remember their last man standing match.
left side, left shoulder. Now Styles in a steel chair again, legal in an I Quit match.
Oh, there is one. It's the first one that comes up. 2010.
Yeah.
Was that when the
Right
PG
after
era
WrestleMania
started? I thought
26.
that was after. That was 2012 when it started.
I don't know. Let me look it up.
Now I gotta look up WWE PG era. No, 2008 to 2014 is considered the PG era. Technically.
Okay.
But I feel like the PG era was from like 2010 to okay.
Maybe that ain't career.
Okay, so
Cody is a danger to himself. In this
Yeah, the PG era started in 2008 and officially ended last couple of months. Okay.
Maybe to watch AJ Styles looking to end the reign of the American Nightmare.
All right, finally we're getting some weapons. All right, I thought that we were going to get something else.
Need help by Styles. Oh,
How did he say I quit?
listen to those cracks.
okay, so apparently yesterday the QR code for
AJ or the relentless taunting.
the QR code for Uncle Howdy,
Mm-hmm.
it essentially spells it out that they're gonna debut Monday. Also, something else popped up.
What's that?
The new Atlas JRPG.
Oh yes. Oh,
Metaphor.
he's getting whipped.
What?
And
Refusing.
They have been a misfire by AJ.
Oh, okay.
damn, they're just copying the
Well,
MJF spot.
The only one.
You know what? You know who's undefeated in real life? Twitter.
What?
Twitter is undefeated.
Fair enough.
because Brandy Rhodes was talking about, I must be a lot, because I've been through all these companies as well. And then someone in the comments said no one was talking about you. Go back to bed.
Continues this assault.
This is a game I'm gonna have to get this fall though.
What game is that?
Metaphor Refantasio. It's put out by Atlas. It's a new one.
Yeah, I seen that one.
The only roads anywhere.
And, I think it's on the Steam page, wasn't it, or something? I think I saw it on the Steam or Humble Bundle.
I think it's available for pre-order.
The crowd is not not tired of singing that. Cody.
Cody trying to get his fingers in between the hands.
Yeah, it's available for pre-order on Steam page.
Your body has limits.
Okay, why is it that UK fans have the weirdest chants?
They're not UK fans. They're Scotland.
Yeah, they are. They're part of the UK.
You better not ever say that in Scotland.
Does it change the fact?
No, they do not like each other. Scotland and UK do not like each other.
They're part of them. They
Yeah,
don't like them, but they're part of them.
What does Styles possibly have in mind next?
But no, like, look at all the shows over there.
Huh?
They always have the weirdest chants.
Oh, I thought that would be thumbtacks. No,
Oh,
no, not thumbtack spots today.
Damn it. Or not yet. Okay, Jang, if this was you in a match,
Mm-hmm.
if this was you in a match and you saw him pouring out thumbtacks, you were about to go to him, that would be your breaking point. Be like, I quit.
No, I'll do it, but it wouldn't be me going through the thumbtacks.
Handcuffing the undisputed WWE champion.
Well, they are recreating the Mankind versus Rock moment, minus the steel chair.
Yeah, because I don't think they're going to do the unprotected headshots.
Because even now, like, when you look at it and you think about back then, those shots were really, really rough.
Yeah. Like, Rock, you didn't have to swing that hard. You could have done some back shots or some gut shots.
Mm-hmm.
No,
Now it's the normal for it to be the pedal shots for the chest shots. So they're buying time by taunting the mom. That was an awful slap. She went for double. Oh, she going for triple. She's not really selling that very well.
You know whose mom that needed in the crowd?
Who's that?
Undertaker's mom.
No. The one we need is Bash Backwell's mom.
No. You know why I
We
say
need,
Undertaker's mom?
Judy in the pole match.
The story about his mom during the Psycho Sid match.
Oh.
Like, the mom was about to go off on him.
I can see that.
On Psycho Sid.
Oh, wait. I just realized that the game you're talking about comes out the same day as Dragon Ball Sparking Zero.
Oh, good thing I wasn't going to get Dragon Ball.
Wow. I don't think it's going to... that's very gutsy for it to release on the same day.
Well, the thing is, also, Atlas JRPGs, if they're Persona, they're going to sell like hotcakes.
Oh, wow. It actually did go through the table. In a very protective way.
Chain wrapped around. AJ Styles lining it up. It's Styles now.
Okay, that's an ECW spot.
Mm-hmm. Sabu.
Yeah.
Also, if you notice, that was technically a headshot.
Yeah, but he had his hands up.
Yeah, it's
That's
very
one where
protected.
you're like, Yeah, that's one where you're like, okay, do we find him? Do we not find him?
You know they spoke to Triple H about that. You know Cody wants to do spots like that.
Yeah.
This is the man who, when he was in AEW, put a table on fire for no reason.
I mean, that's different.
A
You can do
fire
that
spot,
safely.
a table fire spot is rare.
Yeah, but you can do those safely. Especially since the fire almost immediately goes out.
You gotta be quick,
Once
because
you
you
go
still
through
get
it.
burned, mate. Also,
Yeah.
when was the last time there was a fire spot in WWE besides the Fiend and Randy Orton?
I'm not sure.
Just tattooed Styles.
And not counting Undertaker getting set on fire either.
On purpose.
He's free.
I'm sorry.
Also, you see,
whenever we talk,
See, now even AJ's bleeding. Very lightly.
yeah, they got away from him just long enough.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, the spot was pretty clear of when it would be.
Yeah, unless the chain itself actually did get him a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
That could have actually happened.
Yeah. That was realistic.
That one,
If you
yeah,
look
you can
at-
rightfully say
You first.
you can rightfully say he didn't blade that one.
Yeah, but you could
You
clearly
could-
see how fast, like how lightly Cody bladed himself, because the bleeding's already stopped. It
Yeah.
doesn't look like he was bleeding at all. Kind of
Yeah.
recovered.
I
Looks
don't-
more like he had a bloody nose.
And I don't think he's gonna be getting stitches.
No. You can even see that where he cut himself too, if you look closely
Yeah.
enough.
Yeah, like right there up above his eye a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you're not trying to knock his ass out.
Also, so again, as a pride, this is why I don't like the OC. Because goddamn, the OC suck. They never help AJ ever.
Yeah, if this was Bullet Club, they'd have already been down there before the third one.
What do you mean down there before the third one? They would have been down there when they went to the gorilla position.
Okay, this is also why, like, if AJ goes lone wolf, I can understand why.
Mm-hmm.
Might as well.
Trying to do to Cody Rhodes' mom as well.
Okay, that guy with the kid on his shoulder, that would kind of be pissing me off. Like, I understand letting the kid see, but pick him up from the front. Don't hold him.
AJ Styles in danger of
Wow. I didn't know Cactus Jack was in the arena. Oh, shit. Okay, this is yet again me being like a heelish babyface.
Yeah.
I'd be going for the dick. Be like,
Well, again, because I quit matches are weird because you know what the finish is, right? Somebody gotta say the word "I quit." The question
Yeah.
becomes, how realistic do you make it? And then again, this will always be my concern. If you're the heel, and you have a group, where's your group?
yeah. But realistically, like, if you were in an I Quit match like that, it's face or heel, wouldn't you be going for the dick shots at the other, especially when they're in a prone position like that?
Mm-hmm.
Be like, nothing's gonna make a man say I quit faster than some well placed dick shot.
Yeah.
Just ask Christian. Really?
What, the ending?
Yeah. I mean, not even Brock said I quit. Do it, do it, do it. Do it, Homelander.
He did.
Do it, Homelander.
The crowd is still singing.
Well, speaking of, did you watch The Boys, the first 3 episodes?
That was a voltage. Finals.
He really is Homelander. They're so cheering him.
Mm-hmm. Listen to Samantha Green. What do you think about Ricochet, the way they written him off?
Honestly,
What do you think the way they written off Ricochet?
so I look at it as not as bad as Kyrie's saying. But by the time you show him in another company, like not even selling his injuries,
Mm-hmm.
it's gonna be kind of shitty. Although, hell, Braun Breaker speared him so hard or beat him up so bad he went to another company. They could roll with it.
I mean, I think what it is, Ricochet is going to retire, and you're going to hear about this new wrestler called King Puma.
Prince Puma, you mean?
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, like, that was my introduction to him, was Prince Puma. And I liked him. Like,
No, he's
Jesus,
King
he's
Puma
good.
now. His father died, so he became king. He's leader of Wakanda.
Oh my god.
By the way, what do you thought of this match?
Pretty damn good.
Mm.
I'd give it an 8 out of 10.
8 out of 10. Wow.
What did you give it?
7.
The only thing I didn't like was the finish.
Because
Just
it's like what I told you. You knew that the ending was going to be someone saying, I quit. This problem is, how do you do it? And the second thing is, I don't know. I felt like obviously Cody couldn't lose this. Because it was already reported that his next challenger is going to be Solo.
Actually, I will bump it up to 8.5 for 2 reasons.
Oh.
The crowd.
Mm-hmm.
The crowd helped the match. But also, like, the post-match and the crowd still cheering.
Mm-hmm.
Like that was pretty good.
Well,
Like,
if it was with a USA
moment.
crowd, what would you give it then?
If they were as hot as this crowd,
No, they're not. No crowd. Oh, see, they're already selling the next match.
what?
Told you.
They're what?
You'll see in a couple of minutes.
Oh. Solo, too short to be head of the table bloodline.
Well, you know what I just realized too? Yeah, he is very short. But I just realized this is probably the way they're going to reintroduce Roman.
Yeah. Wait, did you say you met or you saw Solo?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, let me rephrase that. Solo is my height, but he's bigger than me. Body
How
mass
tall are
wise.
you?
6.
Really? He doesn't look 6.
Yeah. Well, you gotta remember, a lot of these wrestlers are tall.
Yeah,
like Kurt Angle is a great example of that. Kurt Angle is like 6'4", 6'3".
Yeah, I'm 5'10", so I'd be looking up at a lot of these guys like.
Mm-hmm. So it's funny because when they're with each other, they always look smaller than what they actually are to the average person.
So honestly, like, you know how they talk about the story, like finish the story. I'm sure the story's mostly been the bloodline.
Well, this is
Cody
the Bloodline
getting his
2.0. This is
And
why some
honestly-
people call it the Bloodline era.
Yeah, like, but I'm all for it. Like, the way they've been doing it,
Well, yes and no.
I'm all for it.
Hold on. Because you had to remember, there were many moments where we had talks where we were just hating on the Bloodline because we were so tired of the damn storyline.
Yeah,
The Bloodline
yeah, but now that we...
Mm.
Alright,
But-
can I...
You first.
I understand what Triple H means, though, by saying you... Like, people outside don't know,
Mm-hmm.
and then they're quick to hate on it, but then they're like, oh, shit. And I will go ahead and admit that that's where I am at, where it's like, oh, yeah, they're good.
15 superstars and
I
legends
will
are
always say
heading
this.
to Access This
It
August,
falls
the Javits Express.
in between. It's not the greatest storyline of all time, but it does have great peaks. And just like some peaks, there's some stuff that just goes way downhill, and you're just like, ugh. Now that fact, like for example, was when Sammy was with Bloodline, great peak. And then when Cody lost, terrible peak. And then the interest didn't really pick up until about Royal Rumble season, again with the Bloodline.
Well, I want you to think about this, though.
Mhm.
How long has it been, not counting New Japan, okay?
Mhm.
So we can't count Bullet Club. How long has it been since we've had a faction that's been going on this long, that's been this hot?
Well, yes and no. Because a lot of those factions that were popular didn't get capitalized correctly.
Yeah, but you know what I mean, though.
Yeah, and I'm just blaming Vince. Because a lot of times
Yeah.
when they were hot and people were caring about it, they then decided to kill it.
Yeah, Shield being one of them.
Well, yes and no. The Shield kind of had a perfect moment. Because it was like, they were hot for what they were, but there was no down peak for the Shield. It only built up, and then when they broke up, it was at their highest moment. And no one saw it coming.
We talked about this.
American Home Shield. Don't worry, be warranty.
It does suck that we probably would never see Dean Ambrose ever again in WWE.
Yeah.
A dining table.
I did watch an interview where people were like, when they heard the Shield intro, a lot of people thought it was Dean making an appearance for a second.
Yeah, I didn't.
It does really well, too.
But he was like, oh, cool, I was in Japan. I didn't know that was happening, but cool, thank you.
Yeah. I remember that.
I'm trying to think of another group. The Authority.
No, they were
Hold
never
on.
really hot, though.
They were a faction that was always on top, but no one liked them, and no one wanted to see them on TV. They overstayed
I
their
said
welcome.
that was hot.
Huh?
I said that was hot. I said a faction that was hot.
I know. I'm just trying to think of groups that were on top at the moment, because it's hard to think of factions that were on
NWO.
top. That was
Well, then you'd have to
WCW.
include-
Even
Oh.
D-Generation, that's had their peaks and valleys too.
Yeah, like I would say it honestly peaked with Triple H's later, like right after WrestleMania 14.
No, I think the perfect peak moment for them was their rivalry with the corporation.
You got good taste.
Really?
Was that
Not the Nation?
WrestleMania match? The Rock and Triple H, was that their moment at WrestleMania?
No, no.
Okay.
No,
'Cause I feel like that was like a perfect match for both of them, and to establish them as top stars.
So a lot of one of the matches that people go to for Rock and Triple H
Mm-hmm.
is their Intercontinental Championship match.
Yeah, the ladder match, right?
The ladder match.
Yeah, that's the one I'm
when
thinking
Rock
of.
Leader of the Nation.
Mhm.
Oh, that was okay. That's about the time I was talking.
Okay.
That was
Yeah.
Nation. That was a Nation of Domination, and
Yeah, you're right. It was Nation of
Yeah,
Domination. That was my fault.
so that's that's the same era I'm talking about for that.
Yeah, okay.
Like,
Then
when they
we're on
were-
the same page.
Oh yeah,
In case you've been living under a rock, professional wrestling is evil, not survive. Once again, WWE is on fire right now.
I don't hear any live.
Vegas.
What about Retribution?
No, they dropped the ball hard.
That was a group that was never hot. That was such a terrible group. I feel bad for everybody who was involved in that group.
Yeah.
They tried to be the
April
Nets'
19th.
4.0.
Oh damn! Hey, WrestleMania is gonna be lit on the second night.
Mm-hmm.
It's in Nevada. It's in Vegas, and it's on 420.
Damn,
That
you know who's
stadium's
not going to be
smell-
there? Matt Riddle.
And that stadium's gonna smell like a bowl, all right.
And you know who else is not going to be there? RVD.
Speaking of RVD, did you watch Paul Heyman's induction speech
All right, do you think
for the whole
the
thing?
do you think these ladies can follow up with the Cody versus AJ match?
Fuck no. Like,
No.
yes, the crowd's going to be electric for Alpha Fire and her partner. Like, they're gonna be electric.
Probably. But it's interesting because I feel like, I don't know. Do you have Bianca Belair and Jade drop the titles, or do you keep them on them?
So, okay, here's been my theory. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
so there are 3 matches with Scottish wrestlers in it. Okay,
Yeah.
one of the matches, the Scottish will have to win.
But see, that's the thing. It's hard to decide because, like, do you have Bailey drop the title already?
Or do you have Damien drop the title already? Or Jade and Bianca drop the title
The only
already?
reason I could see Bianca Belair and Jade dropping it is because of it. I hate this trope, but it's like one of the few tropes that I always quote unquote works in wrestling. The partner gets hit by the other partner. It starts to break up. Oh wait, you said faction. I wonder if this group counts. The New Day.
Oh, but since we were talking Shield, so yeah.
Because they're a group that's always been on top-ish, but they've always been
Yeah.
over with the crowd.
Okay, they weren't always over. When they first formed,
Well, they started as heels,
Like,
but then once they switch over, they've been
Oh, no.
faces for a long time.
well, no, like, even when they were heels, the fans started to trim at a certain point. But when they were the super motivational speaker type,
Mm-hmm.
they had a big, huge, like, from the crowd.
Yeah, when Kofi Mania was happening, the crowd was happy for that. Everybody was happy for King, Xavier Wood,
Yeah.
and people were really excited for Big E. Very disappointing what they did with him and his booking.
Yeah.
Like I feel like he should have been a very dominant champion, and yet somehow they made him very underpowered. Like he got pinned clean by Roman. He lost his belt in a triple threat match and took the pin for it.
Alright, so you're gonna call me a hater.
You are.
Jade Cargill, I'm still not a fan of her. It's like,
Because you don't like dominant MILFs.
no, that's not it.
You hate muscular women.
No.
You hate B people.
No. I'm
Say
just
the
not a
N-word.
fan of her work in the ring.
Yeah, but Twitter tells me her work in the ring is great. And that in WWE, she's shining like a star.
Is
A storm is coming.
Oh, she went with the
Followed by the
Valhalla
most,
look.
followed by the most generic, uh, or generic thing.
Actually, that theme is actually an actual song. It's literally called "The Storm Is Coming." That's an actual guitar theme. It's instrumental, but it's an actual song. And that was her theme in AEW.
Uh,
I actually did not know that Jade Cargill was a mother, though. Her daughter is like 6 years old.
oh shit!
Yeah, she don't look that old at all. I was like, damn. Because I literally wonder how old is Jade. She's 32. Looks good for her.
The rules in this
She's as old as I am.
different.
Yeah, but she looks like she's 27.
Or submission will get the tag team titles. However, this will have 3 women in the ring at once, and you can only tag your partner into this matchup. For the champion, they don't even have to be involved in the
So they changed that rule
What
from
room?
96. 96, you can tag in any person.
ready to do the work, and they have done. No
Yeah, these
dominating.
days people can look as any age. Back then, people. See, weren't there? What was Hulk Hogan when he was wrestling? Because Hulk Hogan always looked old.
Though we start
Yeah.
recruiting as of late.
There's the reason why. Oh, so you know how they kind of poke fun at that during the Billionaire Touch skits?
Wait, time for a second. I just realized all the matches are championship matches. There's one that there's no non-title matches on this card.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see Sammy losing his title. And that could start up
Already?
well, I mean, unfortunately, because Chad Gable is so hot, you can start a feud between Chad and make it become where Otis starts to break out.
Will slam their blade no matter how many fights you've been in. To the back end of the fight. Once ready to Baszler as Bianca Belair is able to get out of harm's way.
Needed a spirit danger in this kind of matchup. You've always got a fresh opponent somewhere. Belair at this point likes to win.
Okay, low, shoulders down and a kick out. The uber
Oof.
athletic 3-time
That ain't DT.
Bianca Belair.
Oh, I know what spot you're at. Wow, you're way behind me. Did your thing buffered?
No?
Great move. Cover on Baszler. And Dawn gonna pick things up.
By the way, Jade is 6 foot, by the way.
Okay.
She could look you in the eye and pick you up.
And here comes Jade Cargill and Zoe Stark.
I want you to say that to her face. Be like, Jade, I don't like you. She picks you up and hands you.
On the fight was the number 1 woman in Europe for
And she's not hockey. I'll be fine.
You what?
This woman is falling.
I'll be fine. She's not Haku.
Oh my god.
I'm a fire. Okay, it's ever experienced.
Haku, I might say that from a few miles down the road with a megaphone.
And look at the power of Jade Cargill. Again. This is outrageous force strength from Jade Cargill right now.
It feels like they don't have too much time on their hands with this match.
Yeah. Yeah, it feels like they're going super fast.
Yeah, because I think if I had to look without looking, I'm going to guarantee that AJ versus Cody was about 30 minutes long.
Yeah.
or just under 30. It felt like 30 minutes, but I
And
don't think it went over
I
30,
could
but just
see-
under.
And I could see Drew and Damien going at least 20.
Yeah, same. I would say Sammy and Jay, not Sammy and Jay, Sammy and Chad will go at least 15 to 10 to 15 to 12.
Yeah.
And then we still have Bailey and Piper Niven, so that's going to be at least another 10 minutes to 15.
Yeah, I could say going 10.
It's a cheat code. It's not fair. But I'm enjoying
The crowd is not that hyped for this match.
No. Well, okay. So I look at it as you just got over I Quit Matt. That's pretty damn good. So this is the one where you either use the restroom or you are just kind of relaxing.
Mm-hmm.
Or people think it's going to be so predictable.
Double vertical suplexes. Hey guys, you.
What else? Topa Suicida is about to happen. Nope, never mind. I lied.
But I'm looking at this.
Mm-hmm.
I think one of my issues with Jade is they never show her as vulnerable. Like, that's believable that she'd lose.
Well, they're about to right now. The whole point of her is that she's a super strong woman. And remember, she only got third in the Royal Rumble. Oh, damn, that was a Topa Suicida. I didn't see it coming. Well, she's going to get the hot tag. You can tell who it is. Oh, Meteora.
Yeah.
Oh, that's actually pretty funny. I'll give Corey Graves that joke.
I like all this soft, seductress.
Yeah. You know the only thing that would make this broadcast even better?
Pat McAfee.
Yep.
He's not allowed
I'm
to be in
sorry,
Scotland because of his last incident.
Which was?
He said that Scotland is part of the UK.
Oh, fuck off.
I'm
But
proud
no,
of
Corey
myself.
Graves' reaction will never get old.
Who's the reaction?
Corey Graves' reaction to Pat McAfee.
Oh,
Growing
yeah.
up.
Nowhere to be seen.
Like, that's the equivalent of, like, 95 and 96 Jerry Lawler. Seeing
Mhm.
Bret Hart show up. Like, he would have been a contender for a player hater of the year.
You know, I don't think we'll ever see Jerry Lawler as a commentary again, ever again.
No.
Well, I just feel like
he-
now that...
Like, health-wise, I don't think he's up for it.
Well, I mean, JR is not up to it. God bless his soul. But I just... You can't do the same commentary like he did now these days.
Well, actually, during the PG, he was fine.
Huh?
King was fine during the PG era.
I mean, there was very questionable moments. Do you not remember Michael Cole versus Michael Cole on commentary?
Like the bat signal to Sky's people.
Ooh! By fire. And then it kicked the Stark, and now it's out of fire.
Oh, okay, that was a good exchange with Alba Fire.
Mm-hmm. Damn, Jade is just knocked out from that meteor. She's never going to get up. And Bianca Belair is dead. You know who's a good sailor? Now that I say that,
Hmm.
Bianca Belair.
Yeah, she is. Remember the ankle spot?
That's exactly what I was thinking about. Where she got everybody with that shit. Cause I was like, wait a minute, did she actually hurt her knee?
Yeah, we all were.
Cause
Yeah,
she
we
was
all
screaming
were
in
like,
pain for so long, like she's actually hurt.
Is the champ Belair. Veteran spots. Why Alba Fire knows she had that window for victory. And she puts her own opponent on the line in front of this partisan audience. Almost winning those wins. What the stakes are tonight.
Triple threat
Okay,
matches are hard to do correctly.
Yeah, they are. Oh, so did you watch King and Queen of the Ring?
Which one?
King and Queen of the Ring.
Oh, the recent one.
Yeah.
It was alright.
I was disappointed in the Lyra Nia match.
It was alright.
I wanted Lyra to win.
I knew she wasn't.
Why?
To her feet. At the right time in this game. And this is the right time for one of these wins.
Look at her. She knocked out several former women's champions.
Who?
Lyra. They could have had a win. And that'd be okay.
That's a funny way to say Nia Jackson.
Her elbow and she landed hard and out Belair.
But also Gunther winning. Great move. Smart move.
I mean, that was the only one. I mean, you can see Randy doesn't need to become King Viper.
No. Now, if it was him and Ilya, okay.
Ooh, fuck!
But
you're going to kill her for this.
Jang Cargill trying to insert herself back into the equation and totally change the complexion of this game.
that's gonna be a bunch of mania.
Yep.
Because she is extra fired up right now. Fire caught Cargill. Look at the power again. King of base goes fire, cover, base with a knee. Talk about flexibility.
Also, I don't care who wins as long as it's not Bianca and Jade.
Did Jake was a having a problem with that shit? The Cargill fast? Obviously, just the problem was you got sent on the queue.
Okay, would that have constituted a tap out, I wonder?
It looks like she's going out anyway. Now, trying to fight from this. Basil with a careful punch. That's one of many champions.
All right. The reason why I've been quiet. Damn, that was her knee in her spine. All right.
Oh,
Damn, that was a mean spine buster by Bianca Belair. I think Jay may need to go back to or maybe go to NXT for a moment.
Or
or developmental.
Poor Shane. Poor Shayna. Clearly, she wasn't hurt that bad.
Putting on a show. Get back to her feet just in time with the right hand.
She botched a kick.
Wow.
Oh! A DDT! Good night. Cover!
Okay, is it the botched kick spot you're talking about?
Yeah, there's that for sure.
Yes!
That
Alright, so
and she was
Drew's
calling a
not
spot
winning.
too.
Oh, she was?
Yeah, there's just a couple of things that she definitely needs like some improvements for sure. And I will say, ironically, AEW probably did a better job of hiding her mistakes because a lot of her matches were like, and people were comparing it to like Goldberg because her first like 15, I think first 10 matches were very like Goldberg squash levels, you know, quick 5 minute matches, nothing too long.
Well, so here's my thing though. So okay, so what spot were you talking about that you messed up? Besides the kick. So there was a kick and her getting into the ring.
Yes.
What was the other one? Although that German suplex was bad.
The German suplex, and then if you look, there was like 5 seconds before that, she was talking to Shayna. So it's just, I think a lot of wrestlers sometimes forget where the camera is looking.
Well, not just that, but like a lot of wrestlers you see are good at hiding it anyway.
Mm-hmm.
For Dawn and Alpha Fire, and this is gotta be just
Because like people talk about
Oh,
like
that sucks for
like,
Iba.
what?
They had their loss of a family member.
Oh,
3 weeks for that young woman. Family tragedy. He was able to put her all on her tonight. To be able to perform in front of her homeland and
Oh, they're taking a moment for that. That's nice. Give them a moment. Would you give this match though?
win the tag team
5. Like those were
4,
some
3
those,
for me.
Actually 4.5. The crowd wasn't there, and also those botches. Those were like botch to botch, like back-to-back botches.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'd be irritated. Like I would honestly send her back or send her down to NXT. So she may have the name power, she doesn't have the ring work ability.
Well, WWE's ring work.
Well,
She definitely needs some more time.
because I mean, even in AEW, I was shit on that.
Well, she wasn't again.
God
She
damn it,
wasn't
another
like
one?
that. She was very much, I would say, protected a lot of the times because they put her with like great athletes who knew what they were doing. So there was a lot of times like they were able to adjust.
All right, why does WWE hate us so much?
This is about to become a hot take. I am tired of ECW biographies or the fact that they fucking mention ECW.
The whole mindset of
Right, you know what I'm tired of?
What?
Two things. One, Saudi pay-per-views. Yeah,
Shoddy pay-per-views?
Saudi.
Oh yeah, but they're gonna have Karen Jewels in November, I believe.
Yeah. And also the fact that the WWE biographies, they don't upload them to Peacock. It's like, God damn it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I want to see them. Like, some of them you can get on YouTube, but still, it's like, I want to see them. But also, I don't get tired of ECW stuff. I like listening to it.
doing so good. The official team song of WWE Live with the cast.
Wow, I just looked up this
Okay,
group. Workasm is such an underground group. I think I need to see Triple H's Spotify list.
So, well, I mean, that's like Rhea Ripley's thing. I did not realize it was done by Motionless in White.
Yes, because that was done by Jim Johnston, I believe. That was like one of his last ones he did.
No, it wasn't.
Because I know he
He
did.
was gone long before.
No, because he did. What's his face?
Hey, the leaky refrigerator caught fire.
The Lone Wolf theme.
No, I don't think he did because he was gone by that point.
Hold on.
But your future
God,
is bright with an American
maybe it was not
billboard.
because I know it's not CFO or Death Rebels.
I mean, we talked about this.
Got him. Brian Corbin's theme, his old one.
enemies often unseen.
I thought
Ends
John
of Days.
John
End of Days is definitely Jim.
thought he was done by that point.
No, that was his. I'm very sure it's the very last one.
The need to ensure stability for our nation has never been greater. When there are battles to win for America's future, there is one constant. Marine.
Yeah. This. Okay. Baron Corbin's I Bring the Darkness is his last one. Jim Johnston's.
A second chance for old
That's
Jericho.
right.
But hurry, this party won't last forever.
I'm gonna need another 35th anniversary scratch ticket, please.
But I will say this.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of theme song, you know how they did Final Countdown at AEW?
Yeah.
Like, it was either Matt or Nick Jackson that made the comment about how much that song cost them.
Yeah. To
That
stop
was,
it.
honestly, yeah, that was one of the best moments of the match, I think.
Well, that was very cute, very enjoyable. That's a cute tongue-in-cheek like reference if you understand it.
Yeah.
It's a good way to break the fourth wall.
Light 'em up.
It's a beautiful day to fly.
Lock yourself. This song right here is for the red, white, and blue. You got good taste, and you drink like it too.
God. Who
What
can
commercials are
drink
you
vodka
watching, by the way?
Good as an American Mule. It leaves so good, I drink it weekly. Pour a glass on the porch, get a little dinner, let your taste buds
You still there?
I'm still here. I'm watching apparently Xfinity commercial, but it has a very army theme to it. But it's just
Oh shit!
I don't know how to react to it.
Sorry. So my headphones, one of the ears is dead, and I had the wrong one in.
This is why you gotta get new headphones.
And
All over this deal.
You know that works on the other side of the street, buddy.
Chuck, you still got
Oh, Chad Gable is coming out.
I'm still on the subway ad.
Subway?
Yeah,
I didn't
there's
have
an
a
ad.
Subway ad. Doopy.
Wait, why does it look like she's wearing a Russian hat?
Hold on, gotta find my cat. 1 second.
Representing Alpha Academy from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing 202 pounds.
That man there is former U.S. Olympian, multi-time tag team champion, has never won a singles championship in WWE. Corey, Chad Gable's a competitor, and that eats at him. Chad Gable is more than a competitor. Chad Gable is an entertainer.
Hey.
Chad Gable
Good morning, little
is
one.
what it takes
I found my cat.
takes Olympic. You're talking about one of the toughest, most incredible athletes in
My cat's like the most mysterious hider of all time. If there was a game about hide and seek, he would win every time.
Oh, nice.
Huh?
Yeah, that's how cats are.
Yeah, but this one's kind of special. He likes for me to pick him up once in a while. He
Oh,
loves to
okay.
be in the outside as well, but he doesn't want
Yeah,
to be too outside.
fair enough.
He won't be at the backyard, but it's so annoying sometimes because we have a door that goes out there, so he wants the door to be open
Oh my.
all the time.
Oh my god, I love the little decibel thing they have up.
Decibel?
See how loud they are?
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
I've seen that on the
live
recent
and
one.
The mention this stat on Raw this past Monday night when Ron Breaker took on Elliot Dragunov, and they were 2 of 3 men.
You were warned, told to be prepared. You will behold, the massacre is coming.
What?
And that's what the screen just told me. Did you not get that message?
Oh, okay. No, I did. Damn, I did.
Now the real question:
Oh,
do you think Bo Dallas or Uncle Howie will make it up to the top of the card? Or do you think he'll just be a mid-carder?
alright. First off, did you get the QR code?
The QR code?
Yeah.
It just links to a porn site.
Bullshit.
Yeah, man. If you were fast enough, you would have scanned it. You would have known.
I know I should have had my phone out once you mentioned a message.
You have a new phone too.
I know that can actually scan QR codes.
You find an advance from a flip
Anyway.
phone.
No, I didn't. No, my other phone was on a flip phone.
I was joking, messing with you.
But no, do I think he could get to the top of the card? I would say yes. Because, I mean, look at the Fiend Bray Wyatt. Okay? People wouldn't have thought of him at the top of the card.
Well, that's because he was super over. But if you look at the ratio of monster characters getting to the top of the card, there is less of those than mid-carders.
I think it would have been easier for... I think it'll be easier for Bo to get to the top of the card without a faction.
Well, they're starting the faction with him.
I know, which is... To me, you don't need... Like, if you want to be at the top of the card, do not have a faction.
It depends,
Most
actually.
factions do not. Well, okay.
Because if you look at the White family was one that was top of the card and over with fans. And Bray Wyatt eventually got to the top, but goddamn, do I hate Vince so much because all his title runs were so short. Because it could go the same way. If they keep that whole Wyatt family creepy vibe without going so supernatural, it would be fine.
Yeah.
Big one yet, and that sticks in his claw. That's a good thing. That's an obsession. That's the guy who is driven to be better and better. Here's the problem. I don't think he believes in himself anymore. I don't think he believes he can get the job done. That's why he wants Otis and McSee to get involved with these factions. You got Sami Zayn that sees the distinction at every given turn. Of course, there's
So do you think Chad Gable's winning now? Because we saw the women win their tag titles.
What?
I said, do you think Chad Gable's going to win? Because we just saw the women win their tag titles.
I don't think he will.
Nah, I mean, it'd be odd to go back-to-back people losing. You don't see that too often.
Away from the major tournament. They'd be useless then. I am not taking the flyback game. Both of them are giving each other a healthy respect in the early moments of this matchup. I believe the two people at ringside, Otis and Maxine, are suffering from Stockholm syndrome. What did you mean by that?
No, Joel, listen. Otis and Maxine, they like the good life, the fun life. They like coming out, doing the whole shoot thing. Everyone saying, yeah, waiting for Alpha Academy to lose.
Oh, going for the ankle lock. Oh, Sammy tapped. Damn. Sammy's hurt.
Around the world.
Okay, I'll tell you what the QR code has.
A cheeseburger?
Okay. Funny.
Get looking for the ankle lock. Sami wisely makes it to the rope. Gonna have to force a break.
Big shoulders. Jack able to snap. That's what I want to go with.
Thank God someone caught the.
Of course they did.
And even trying to pause it, like pause the video, it was a hard one, or it's a hard one.
That was a good fake out.
Sami Zayn. As Jang where he wants Sami Zayn. What's going to find different about this game and move down a arm's way?
You know what's odd is you realize that they're doing the whole
Okay.
Mandy storyline again with Otis.
I can imagine what this is all about. Meanwhile,
Damn, Otis get all the bad bitches.
And a boot on her foot. She shouldn't even be out here at ringside. Gable still drags her over here.
How is that supposed to learn if you're not watching the master? You have to listen to the man. He's giving you technical advice. Here's how I'm going to do this. Here's how I'm going to win.
I don't know who's doing more gaslighting. Cole, you or Sami Zayn?
Okay.
What's up?
I'm trying to get it. Like the QR code.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not giving me a good enough shot of it. So.
Ooh, damn. Damn!
Because he did do something by himself.
Goofy Gable is the guy who said shoot. There's nothing goofy about this version.
Owen! I won't sit well with the champion.
Let's see. I'm trying to put it up for you out there. Fine. Ooh.
Listen, he's not going to win a technical wrestling match against Gable. There's no doubt about that.
Gable timing
Got it.
Oh, really?
Yep. Finally found a clear enough one. Oh, it's just goes to the timer.
Yeah.
And the link says www.com/exordium.
Yeah, mine says you refuse salvation. The reckoning
Yeah.
is inevitable.
Yep.
So the question
Yeah, put
is,
that countdown on.
will we get the same as
Yeah.
Veer is coming treatment?
What do you mean?
Well, for months we were told Veer was coming. He had 3 matches, and then they sent him back to NXT. That was the biggest hype package they had for a while.
Was whose?
Veer. Do you remember
Oh.
him?
Yeah, Veer Mahan or whatever.
Mm-hmm. And for a while it was Veer is coming.
Yeah.
And that's the only thing I hate about these things. It's like, okay, tomorrow could be a great start, and it's like, do you if they're smart, what they do is you build up the faction, and Uncle Howie as the leader of it. Make sure he gets dominant wins, and you could have him win unexpected champions. Like maybe he beats Sami Zayn since he's on SmackDown.
You want to translate that first, maybe?
It's the conga. I can tell you the original version. This version is twisted in Scottish Parliament. We don't quite understand. We might go to the garage.
You know what I just realized? Chad Gable should join the Creed brothers and can lead them.
Oh shit.
Like I could see like this is where Otis breaks away, and he'd be like, you know, I had an undisputable pupil, whatever, blah blah blah. You know, these are my real pupils, and here comes the Creed brothers.
Cheering for him, begging him to do the right thing.
Begging him to go get the way.
The only problem is it doesn't leave Otis with much storyline, besides trying to beat Chad.
Big forearms. Getting with the corner. Sami Zayn now collapsing in the corner near helpless. Gable's putting on a clinic as we speak. And he's telling us to, hey, stay focused. When I need you, you got to be ready. This has nothing to do with training Otis. It has to do with making sure Otis is in place. Gable needs it.
Sami Zayn continuing to have issues with that. Don't forget, Sami Zayn was a ton of squat. Gable, absolutely, potentially going to hamper the offensive Sami Zayn, although he now...
Actually, where's Gunther been?
You know as well as I do when Sami Zayn is laid up in the ring. I doubt there's anyone on the roster with as much heart as Sami Zayn.
Damn. Sami said, you going over, brother, whether you want to or not.
Who has a weakness?
Leapfrog.
The issues with that arm of Sami Zayn could not pull up an Irish whip, could barely clothesline Chad Gable over the top ropes.
Zayn will be damned if he loses the championship.
So there's only, 2 more matches after this match right now.
Yeah.
So have you felt the pay-per-view go by fast or slow yet? Because we're already halfway done.
Yeah. It's gone pretty fast, I'd say.
Was that because of the 2-hour pre-show?
Well, I mean, I wasn't awake for most of the pre-show, so...
I did not know the pre-show was going to be that long. Google told me the match was going to start at 12:30.
Example of the classic tactics of Chad Gable, stumbling with the flying possum, baiting the champion into a mistake.
Oh, good Muchineko driver.
It is Chad Gable.
Word here, point is the resilience of Sami Zayn. Definition of the word quit. Sami Zayn quite literally wakes up every morning looking for new WWE fans to impress. It's one drive.
That used to be a finisher. Now it's just became a normal move.
Well, I mean, remember when they were talking about protected finishers?
Mm-hmm.
And
I mean, I remember when the DDT was a finisher.
Yeah.
Or the neck breaker. It was called Rude Awakening.
oh, it was funny. I still find it funny that Sean's like, yeah, my protector is pretty well protected.
the sweet shit.
And Undertaker just starts laughing.
Yeah.
Undertaker just starts laughing. He's like, hey, more of your moves is coming as a DDT.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And that even goes to the pedigree, too.
Well, I mean, the Ultimate Warrior kind of killed that one.
No, even before that. I mean, like now because what's his face? Seth Rollins uses the pedigree and it never wins in the match.
Yeah, it does sometimes.
When was the last time he used it and it won him the match?
Seth, no, but Triple H, yeah.
Triple
Seth,
H,
no, Triple H, yeah.
When was the last time he used it and won a match?
I don't know.
That's what I mean. Like, it's a common there move now. No one uses it as a finisher.
Keep the arms locked. Zayn is running on second German suplex by Gable. Instinct alone.
Oh.
Gable looking for a third. Sami. A couple of well-placed elbows. Breaks the red standing switch by Sami to attack of his own. Sami Zayn gonna look to punish Chad
Ooh,
Gable.
nice.
Gable landing high on the neck. Sami looking for a third. Gable with a standing switch. Sami on his own. Around and around they go.
Actually, I'm trying to figure out what finisher is still protected now these days.
Spike Gable. Cover to retain.
It used to be End of Days, but that got run by Drew McIntyre.
Used to not have it was a snuff we paid over. There was nothing Zayn could have done about it. I'm now the hope not like we might have done it.
Intercontinental
Actually, which one would you rather have, Raz?
But
versus Chad Gable.
Would you rather have
oh,
be known as one of the a 3-time world heavyweight champion, but all 3 of your reigns suck, or a wrestler with a protected finisher that no one ever kicked out of, but you never won the world heavyweight champion?
probably the latter.
Which one?
Probably the latter.
Really?
The protected finisher.
Why?
Well, do you want me at 3-time? Okay, do you want me known as the guy who had 3 title reigns and couldn't carry a single one?
You know what I'd call you? The Miz.
Very much.
Because earlier they got me thinking about Roddy Piper, and he never won the WWE champion to my knowledge.
Now by Sami Zayn, and Sami took him one on his own. Somebody with a cross face on Gable.
But he's always considered big time superstar.
And how humiliating would that be?
Oh, and you asked me earlier about what Jay Cardell's mistake was. It was the rope was bad, the comeback from that. When she quote unquote may have tapped or not tapped, it looked very odd. Because even the commentary called her out on it. And her ring call. So all those are just kind of bad.
Yeah, that one was. Because the way I always understand, if you're in a submission and you're not going to tap out during the match, don't even make it look like you're tapping at all.
Yeah. Like, the way Sammy, because I'm just looking at the way this sequence is, the way Sammy makes it look like it's definitely that ankle lock is painful, but like he's like compensating whether to, reach or like tap. And she definitely wanted to learn some of those stuff from him. Because he has a great selling way. The way he sells stuff always makes it look like he's hurt.
Now he's got a bum leg.
So, you know the Who Killed WCW series? Do you think Vice is going to put it on Hulu like they did Dark Side of the Ring?
Maybe. I don't know. But all I know is everybody blames each other for killing that, and they don't think they're the one who killed it.
Well, okay, you had to see that coming.
And I agree with one thing. I do agree with Bret Hart is that they're all idiots when you look at it.
Yeah.
Tactical and strategic. The game plan here, just trust them.
Yeah, I'm sure it is. I'm sure it's fair too.
Uh-oh. Damn, Chad is loud.
Don't do it, Maxine! Don't do it, Maxine! Don't do it!
Do it!
Uh-oh. I know exactly the sequence that's about to happen.
Get up here! Get up here right now!
No.
I told you.
Don't do it.
That was very close. I feel like if Chad Gable was in one of those R-rated movies, I feel like he would have slapped her. Like if it was in that type of movie, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like he feels like that type of heel.
Oh, definitely.
That scene is pleading with Gable. She's saying, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Every single
Oh,
Oh,
oh, he hit both.
When he took Gable out of harm's way, he took the bullet for Sammy. Wake up, Otis! Now Gable making the climb to the top turnbuckle. Target acquired and taking out Otis and Zayn. Look at the urgency, Gable.
A Luva kick?
Get Sammy back in the ring. Finish the job. Gable gonna go up top. Looking for his
Nope.
boots off. And Gable top right. Kick with the back leg gave way. The leg that gave
Ooh.
gave way for Sami Zayn. It was a
Ooh.
Of Chad Gable knocking out.
Oh, this is going to be an interesting sequence.
Sammy's got champion's advantage. Gable's got a pinner submit Sammy inside of the ring. Oh, no.
Completely inadvertent. That was 7 days ago.
If Gable should have that scene here in the first place, I've been saying it since the beginning.
I'm really curious where this goes. I will say they really drawn out this whole Otis versus Chad moment, or will he or won't he?
Chad Gable in this match.
The Beauty and the Beast thing.
And Otis does some more damage to Sami Zayn. Otis is conflicted here. Gable's begging Otis to do something. Do the right thing.
You know what I just realized? Why do I see Chad as a Gaston? Ooh, Lua kick.
Getting her out of harm's way. Just little news out there.
Well, there's questions that are going to be answered on Monday. So, Sammy's losing to Uncle Howie. I mean, that would be a good way to build up, a new faction. Sammy losing to a supernatural force doesn't feel out there.
Yeah.
And it depends if they allow Bo Dallas to wrestle as Bo Dallas and not, too supernatural-ish. Not the crazy Fiend level style. Because Bo Dallas versus Sammy in NSC was pretty good. I give it a solid 4 stars out of 5.
Yeah.
A lot of storytelling in this one. So, for this match, what do you give this match though?
You are worthless. And Otis and Maxine are worthless too.
To go south. And Sammy was able to put the brakes on early contact with Maxine, which opened the door for the chaos theory. Same shoulders and seemed to Gable. So win in hand, but such would not be the face. And Sami Zayn taking out Otis, shoved Gable out of harm's way. And then this. You say the third Zayn breaking the hold, and then Otis getting Maxine out of harm's way. That distraction with boss Sami Zayn allowing a special Chad Gable on that. Zayn delivering a liver kick and able to pick up the victory. Otis away from something that continues to be found when he's in the worst situation, meandering his way to victory. But what the hell is this going to do to the mindset of Chad Gable? Chad Gable did not get the job done in the big one again. He tried everything. He tried to utilize the outcome.
Are you ever going to get a PS5?
But in the end,
Out for a long ass time.
Huh?
Out for a long ass time.
Mr. Gable.
I mean, just because it feels like there's already rumors out that the PS6 and next Xbox generation is going to be shown this next year.
Look at how expensive they are.
Let's see how expensive they are. Yes, $5. $429.
Yeah.
I don't know. That doesn't. Wasn't it at 1.5? Yeah, I see it on Amazon for $600, but on GameStop has it for $429, which is pretty good.
In 2026, once you make history.
See your seatbelt. It is about to go down. Let's go.
Working with Minnesota Sports and Events, we will expand SummerSlam each night. Saturday, August 1st, and Sunday, August 2nd.
So now I'm looking at the
World-class U.S. Bank Stadium, WWE will bring.
but no, my issue with the PS5 are the cost of the games. Honestly,
Custom games?
the cost.
Oh,
The games are not.
well, that's why I like Steam, because I just wait for a Steam sale and pick up games.
Honestly, that's me in the PlayStation 4. And there's still a ton of games I'm playing on it.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, not really. Like, I'm getting to the point, like, I have 2 games.
Mm-hmm.
Because I said, screw Far Cry Primal. I'm done with that.
I mean, I just picked up Pillars of the Eternity 2 because it was on sale for $15 for the entire collection.
So what I might do is pick up, you know,
in Glasgow.
like Dragon, the man who forgot his name.
Oh, yes.
I might be picking that one up because it's
You'll
on
love
sale
it.
until
I'm going to be
19th.
honest with you. That game it's a short game. It's not that expensive either. But the ending makes you very sad. So be prepared for that.
If it's short, then yeah, it's expensive.
But it's only it was like $40, so I can imagine it's probably like what, $30 on
Thank you guys so
PS4.
much. Congratulations again. WWE Universe out there, that they are behind you guys as well. I'm going to send it back out to Michael Cole.
Thanks, Daphne. Nonetheless, the Scotland fifth next year for the new tag team champions. It could happen again in our next matchup. Because the WWE Women's Championship is on the line. The Bailey defending against this woman from Scotland, Piper Niven.
Into this moment forever. The woman that can stand for family, friends, fans, believers, non-believers, and say, I did it.
Will Bailey keep her belt? Hey, do you have Peacock
Yeah, I
Plus?
don't think they'll take it off.
Do you have Peacock Plus?
No, I don't.
Okay, so you're gonna be watching.
No,
I
I
hate
don't.
the fact that they hide certain things on their Peacock Plus.
Yeah.
Never know what you're capable of until you try. Hit the buzzer. That would be like winning gold.
American Ninja Warrior, streaming on Peacock.
Now we gotta wait.
You have an excellent warranty.
Warranty?
Warranty.
Hey, you gotta go.
You must have American Home Shield.
How'd you know?
I can tell your appliances and home systems are protected. Covered repairs and replacements are taken.
But no, right now,
You're-
though, I'm loving Like a Dragon.
What part are
I'm
you
what?
in Like a Dragon?
We just did the bar job for dealing with the Korean mafia, where you
Okay.
get shot at numerous times. I just finished that. Honestly, so
It's time to join the celebration.
like I've been loving it. Like I love how sometimes on the loading screen they'll show you and your party as like 8-bit figures.
Yes.
And it's like, oh, okay, this like honestly, if they wanted to make all Yakuza games like that from now on, I'm up for it.
I think it's only Like a Dragon it's gonna be that way. But I will say,
So
what class are you picking?
I haven't gotten to choose yet.
Oh, you're still okay. So you haven't unlocked jobs yet.
No. But I will say I was looking into it. It looks like Hero is probably the best.
Yes, especially for a very specific boss fight that you will fight late game, because it has an ability to withstand. So
So I have
that
a
is very
question.
important. I may have an answer.
So if I go from deadbeat to hero, will my deadbeat skills go over? Like, will I still be able to use them
Yes and no.
as a hero?
Yes and no. You're going to have an option to
Okay.
inherit some skills, but they not all of them go over. You select which ones.
Okay. But no, at first when I saw the homeless guy, I'm like, oh, he's gonna be a thief. Nope, he's a black fucking mage.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah,
what
I
the
like
hell?
but it's kind of cool the way that it is exaggerated. Some of his abilities, like the fire technique or the pigeon one, the pigeon raid.
The pigeon one's funny. The fire one, like that's been useful. Like holy shit.
Yes.
Because especially like when the enemies are lined up, it's like, huh.
Why stay in a hotel on the
Oh,
tourist
here comes
side?
Piper Nivens.
And-
The
and
cop
also-
guy is pretty good as a tank.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Like the short time he was in my party,
Mm-hmm.
he was definitely a tank. Also gets the damage dealer.
Mm-hmm.
So what gets me on the homeless guy,
Mm-hmm.
I like how his weapon gives you back. Yeah, his weapon gives you back mad MP.
I think that's all of them. If you attack with regular attacks.
Oh, all of his weapons do?
Yeah, that's a mechanic. It gives you if you use a regular attack on an enemy instead of a skill, it gives you back a little bit of MP. Usually anywhere from like 4 to 12, depending on how much damage you do.
But I do love the fact that the explanation it gives early in the game for why it's like a JRPG.
Mm-hmm. Because Ichiban
How
is
he's like-
hallucinating.
Yeah, because he's a hero. The heroes have to have the equal chance of losing.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas every other game, you just waylay the shit out of everyone.
And do you remember what his favorite game is?
Dragon Quest.
Yep. And do you remember which one before he went to jail for? Was he playing?
I don't think it said. At least where I'm at.
If you remember, because it was when he's wheeling the young master around, because he mentions it to him that he's starting to play Dragon Quest, the first one.
Really? Only the first one? That was like 2000.
Yeah. No. Dragon Quest is way older than that.
No. Listen. If he said he was only playing the first one, like, that the game starts in 2000.
Yeah, because he was poor. Remember? Damn, I'm trying.
Yeah.
Let me just. This is a joke. I'll tell you ahead of time. He's surprised that there's Dragon Quest 8.
Oh God.
Yeah, he's not aware that they made 8 more Dragon Quests. Let's just put it that way.
Which, you know what, would be realistic then once he starts getting money.
Mm-hmm.
And buying all of them. That'd be the realistic thing.
Let's just say him and money don't go hand in hand.
Well, okay, that's what pissed me off. So I was saving my money and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like in the early game. Well, obviously still early game. But before I got shot. It's like, oh, you lose your money. That's worse than
Did you see the QTE coming, or were you able to press the button in time?
There wasn't a QTE for it.
Not for that, but there was a sequence before that, though. There should have been a QTE with the table.
No, there wasn't.
Hold on.
Just ask. Nivens knows the hard path, but either way, the destination remains the same. What do you do with the opportunity?
The twin got shot by the Omi Alliance.
Yeah, hold on. There's definitely a timing. There was one before that. Hold on. Yeah, it was in that. It was in there.
I don't remember that. Oh, it's been a few days since I did that part.
Okay, yeah, because it's one of the mini bosses. He's like, he's too big, and then you have to dodge and move and pick up a table and throw it at him. It's literally like just 2 seconds. Don't forget, you can also block too.
Yeah, like people have said, and I felt the same way. The blocking is not necessarily good.
You have to time it. It's really a frustrating timing, but once you get a hang of it, you can recognize the animation move.
Like, I can do it to an extent, but I agree with other people where it's like, in this particular game, that mechanic is not well done. Like, the timing is not well done because it's finicky.
No, I could tell you when. And you'll start getting better at those dodges. It's literally a weird time frame moment, but it's the wind up and the second before they do it. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So, like, imagine if someone's swinging at you, and it's that second in between is when you're supposed to hit the perfect block.
But also, I haven't really needed to block that much.
Yeah, it helps later on in mid game with some bosses, though.
Although I've learned. I've learned. So I've been wandering around trying to uncover more of the map. I found myself in some areas that's like, I have no business being here yet. All you gangsters, have a good day. Have a good day. I'm
that's why you gotta check the level, man.
Well, that's what I do. Like, when the fight starts, and it's like, level 17, and I'm like, level 10. I'm like, bye.
This kind of spotlight, this kind of environment where an entire...
I don't think Piper's winning.
No. But also, the fans don't seem as behind her as I thought they would.
That's because Bailey got that backside.
Well, so did she, but yeah.
the hotel girl and the Johnson for Bailey right now.
Really got to be careful with Chelsea Green. Not unlike what we said about Alba and Isla Wade. I think Piper needs to do her best to.
But no,
Bailey was cute in person when I met her.
I agree with you.
Joey does.
Chelsea with a cheap shot.
On-field advantages sometimes overblown. Yeah.
But no, I was gonna say, still on. But no, Yakuza Like a Dragon. I do wish I'd spent my money early on. Because they're like, oh, you can get your money from a naked. Wait, it's an ATM.
Don't worry, you'll get your money back. But there are certain things that you need to spend some of your money. This is a slight spoiler. Do you care?
No.
It doesn't have to do with the storyline. I promise you.
Okay.
There's a place, a school that, like, you know how there's your mind, tech, and body stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you go to the school, you basically have to take a quiz, and if you answer those quizzes right, it raises those test points up high. But the only thing that sucks about it costs a lot of money, and you have to get the answers right.
Oh.
So you could save a lot of money for it and go to that school, and it will help out because there's certain like skills that require higher stats. But just as a heads up, if you want to save your money for that.
Oh, did you see that spot with Chelsea Green?
Where she slapped or poked the referee in the eye and grabbed him?
No, where she got her fingers stepped on.
Yes.
That's actually a really clever spot. And you don't see that enough.
Yeah, baby faces don't do that. But Bailey was a former heel, so she'll recognize that move anywhere. And again, I like Bailey, I really do, but goddamn, her rose plant finisher sucks.
Yeah. But no, Dragon Quest though. So I was surprised to see, the can collecting mini game.
Yes. Ooh.
I was surprised to see so few people had the trophy for beating all 3 levels. It's not that hard.
Did you unlock the trophy?
Yeah.
What was the percentage on that?
Like 12.5.
Really?
And I'm like, how is it that low? It wasn't that hard of a trophy to get. But no, on this one, isn't there a trophy to max out the jobs? Honestly, there is. And my thing is,
I know there's one for reaching Kazuki for level 50. I don't know about maxing out the jobs.
I think there's a max job, and that's like 99. I'm like, are you shitting me?
Because I know that's hard to max out a job.
Yeah, like you have to grind.
Yeah, that will take forever. And I think you get most of the skills by level 50 anyway. And then from 51 to 90, it's just like stat boost. Because there's 2 levels to the game. There's your level for the character and then your job level.
Yeah. And
she showed her sentimental side. Now it's time to return to Piper Niven, who is capable.
But no, like so far, what I did. So I did the 3 levels of the bike mini, the can collecting mini game, and I got some better chest armor for both of the characters. I got the soiled work clothes, which
later on I got the crafting yet.
Nope.
I would say save your money because the crafting gives you way better items.
Well, no, it didn't cost any actual money. The shit I bought. It was during the you know the points you get for the can collecting?
Mm-hmm.
It was that.
Oh. So what do you thought of this match
no.
so far, real quick? Hold on.
It's your typical match.
Body and soul of pain.
Like nothing I wouldn't expect on Raw or SmackDown.
Yeah, and that's the problem I'm having with this match. Because I feel like something's missing and I just don't know what. Between the two of them. Maybe I just feel like the match is too slow.
Yeah.
Even commentary is noting how slow the match is.
Yeah. But no, but Yakuza Like a Dragon, like, I love it. Like, even the side stories I've done so far, the one made me cry, or not cry, but get emotional. The one about the guy with the pawn shop.
Yes.
That one I was emotional. The peeing one just made me laugh the entire time. Like that one, the peeing one, peeing into the river one. Do you remember Judgment?
Yes.
You remember the pervert trio?
Mm-hmm.
It reminds me of those ones where it was like all the innuendos thrown into it. I'm like, oh my god.
I put something in the channel. Click it real quick.
No.
Click it. Hold on. I'm going to ruin something for you. Click it. Just hear just a couple of beats of it.
Okay, it's not even playing right now, so.
Get ready for anytime anything sad happens and you hear that. When you hear that song, you know you're going to hear something sad that follows up right afterwards. There's a moment. There's so many moments where you hear that theme. They're all sad, but it's just you hear that theme so much.
Yeah, and honestly, like, so you know how a lot of Yakuza games before this, it really hammers the story, like the main story, from the get-go when the story starts. This one really hasn't. I'm okay with that.
But it will connect.
I know,
later.
but you know what I mean, though. Like the fact that they're not doing it from so early on, I'm okay with that.
Well, they kind of did, but you have to pay attention to details. Like, did you catch which group Ichiban was a part of?
Yeah.
And then
they told
that
you
plays
what
into
group
later on what happens into the story and ties with Kiryu later on.
But no, of course, like, it's obvious which group he is with because he found out said he was Tojo.
Right, but it's like, I guess you'll see in a minute or two. Because you're only at the 10% into the game yet. Also, did you get the DLC character or no?
No.
Oh.
I didn't get any DLC.
That sucks.
But I did. Well, and the other part I'm sad about, like, I didn't go to Club Sega when I had a chance, so it's like, oh. Because normally I do that, like, right away almost. In Yakuza games.
Go to the clubs and spend all your money.
Club Sega, yeah. But I will say, like, for Yakuza Combat, 0, Kiwami 1, and 4 to an extent, and then Judgment have had my favorite combat, like, into the traditional combat. Like, especially Judgment felt very refreshing.
Yes.
And I've heard that the man who forgot his name, it was very similar.
Hold on.
Your feet getting yourself out of harm's way. And Bailey.
Oh, Jesus. Okay, that would be a match end. Like, have that be the match ender.
Hold on.
What the hell?
Now you get to see who I was talking about.
No Chelsea.
And that's a smart ref. You know that? That's Charles Robinson is the first smart ref ever. I know who you are.
That mystery luchador. Luchadas. I'm so surprised. I think that's La Green. Famous in the CMLL for her high risk maneuvers.
No, I am not. I've never been impressed with Piper.
This is the base of Bailey's skull.
You know, funny, Piper's actually a WWE champion in the video games, but it's never been one in actual real life.
But that's like Jordan Grace. I'm not impressed with her either.
Damn. So hard pressed the Resonator.
Pretty much.
Not impressed with Jay, not impressed with Piper, not impressed with nobody. Piper.
I'm impressed with, let's see.
Who?
Lyra.
Who?
Rhea. Liv.
That's a funny way to say Nia Jackson.
Also, yeah, I would never be strong with Jang. Like, it would take Ben and
Hold on.
Daniel Bryan.
Hold on.
Ooh. Let's go kiss. Oh. Okay, that was actually a good roll up.
Roll up.
Okay, that's essentially a roll up. Yeah, it's a fancy roll up.
But the problem I have with that is that Piper stopped it looked like, and then went for a Samoan drop.
But it looked like Bailey.
And then she threw herself into the just that sequence ending just looked weird.
All right, what's your rating?
Most of this matchup, Bailey looked overmatched, physically overpowered.
How many stars are you giving it?
I don't know. I feel like Piper should have won it, but I think it's because it'd be odd to have so many people lose. Like right here, when you look at the crucifix, I guess they're trying to explain that she set up for Samoan Drive, and that but Bailey kept pushing forward. It just looks weirdly timed. Like if I don't know, maybe it was more fluent, and I don't know if it didn't stop. It's hard to say.
The fight through utilized Piper's own momentum against her in that crucifix driver, very unique, desperate hit, but enough to keep the goal.
Well, it also shows how badly her moveset sucks.
Yeah.
She couldn't win with the Rose Plant because that move sucked. Oh yeah, did you see? Are you watching WWE Speed at all?
No. Partially because it's on when I'm doing summer school.
It's only on Twitter.
That's what I'm saying. They do it live at like noon.
Only on Twitter. So I don't know if you ever try to watch anything on Twitter. Its live format sucks. Second of all, it's funny that you got Andrade. He comes back finally to WWE after people were complaining about his booking in AEW, and the only title he wins is a one that nobody watches.
Yeah.
And they haven't brought it up either.
Oh, so you got some good news about summer school.
Wrestling in school?
No, summer school.
You're doing summer school?
Yeah. Because typically you get about 2,000 for just 4 weeks.
Mm-hmm.
You get about, well, on top of that, we're getting a 1,500 bonus this year. It's like, some bitch. Yeah, I did the math, and it's like, it's like, shit. We're making bank. No, that's the only reason anyone who works in a school does summer school. The money. Who's that?
Sorry, I went to the bathroom.
Oh my god.
But so if you're making that much money, are you going to get a PS5 now?
Oh.
So post show. Wait a minute, am I doing the post show?
But it's still play on the PS4 and the Switch.
I wonder if that's actually realistic what's happening right now on commentary. Because it sound. Did you hear what they're doing with Corey Grave? Apparently, Corey Graves has to do the after show while Michael Coles and help me. Bray leaves.
Yeah, okay. That would piss me off too. I'd be pissed.
So I wonder if that's how real that is, because he looks very upset. Like he's like, no one told me I had to do this. Like I was actually planning to leave.
Or the fact that they probably just paused beforehand and they're bringing it up again. Like I'd be pissed, especially if they don't have any more.
What was that?
Especially if they don't have any more like stops in Europe. I don't want to be getting home. You know that. Like,
You're kind of breaking up, so I'll wait.
Oh, I said I'd want to be leaving England as soon as I could. Or, well, Scotland.
I can't even hear a word you're saying, but I'll wait.
Of course.
Hopefully we'll hear from Raz again.
Okay, how's that?
Oh, good.
Okay. I said I'd want to be leaving Scotland as soon as I could.
Really?
Yeah. Okay. You've been there for a while.
To Dublin,
You're
but
tired.
yes.
You're jet lagged. Well, no, what I'm saying is, if you've been there for a while, you're jet lagged, you're tired. Wouldn't you want to go home as soon as you could?
Never. Now the crowd likes me. The crowd likes me? Never. I'm never leaving.
Be like, sorry, Triple H. We're just gonna have to put me on the phone to do commentary. Oh, speaking of, Speaking of, so I'm at Buried Alive, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Salty JR is the best JR. This is when his audio's not working.
Oh, really?
And it's like, oh my god, poor JR. Like, honestly, like, and the thing was, so in the week prior, when he was going off on Vince in the WWE, the fans were on his side. They're like, oh, he's heel JR. Not according to the fans.
No one ever liked Vince McMahon, even when he was a face.
Like, and that's what gets me. I'm like, I'm watching this. I'm thinking, this really is when fans are pissed off at WWE.
Prescription medicine used to reduce the risk.
Like, yeah, they have some good stories going on, like some of which are better than WCW.
In studies, Fortune was proven superior to
But like, fans are shitting on WWE at that point.
must be HIV negative to receive after.
Well, I'll say it once, I'll say it all the time. WWE was a weird, in between 95, 96, was very in trouble. Realistically.
Oh, definitely.
The fact that they were able to have a moment with Stone Cold, turn in the main event, and also catch a lucky break because of the incident with Owen Hart.
So that was 99 when that happened.
Was Owen Hart breaking his neck 99?
Oh, wait, breaking Austin's neck. No, that was 97.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's why they called it a lucky break, that Austin was still over, and they were able to write it into a storyline to, like, him, you know, not wrestling.
Finishing the match.
Well, not the roll-up is not really what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the aftermath, where Stone Cold was so upset that he would, you know, fight, you know, police officers run in, and he was quote-unquote banned, you know. So he still felt like an anti-hero.
Well, I'm looking at this, like, for 96, one of the brightest spots of WWE was honestly Undertaker Mankind.
That was when Paul Bearer was managing Mankind, right?
Well, it started off, he was still with Undertaker until SummerSlam. And that's when he betrayed Undertaker. But even then, it's gone on longer than SummerSlam.
Because I remember also that wasn't that the year that Mankind fought Shawn Michaels too?
Yep.
Yeah,
it was him versus a good match.
Yeah, that was a good match. You said a bad match.
It was a good match.
Oh, I was gonna say same, because that was like one of the few times you saw Shawn Michaels not as a total babyface.
Well, not just that, but you saw Mick Foley able to keep up with that.
Correct, and it was a very aggressive match. Like, if it felt like Shawn Michaels like really fighting for his life.
And they did have a table spot, but it was Mick Foley taking the brunt of it. And I guarantee you, Mick Foley had to be like, I will take the brunt of it. We just need to make it look good.
Well, if you ever read Shawn Michaels' book, he always says like his wrestling style was always one that he was a great like babyface because he knew how to take a lot of move and make the opponent look good. So he's always concerned about that, because like he talks about like one of his bad matches that he has, and people thought it would be a good match, was him versus Mr. Perfect.
Well, my issue with Shawn, especially 96 Shawn, was like the Vader incident.
Oh yeah, that incident really, looking in hindsight, was really bad.
And the fact that he complained about Vader working too stiff. So I can almost guarantee when the thing about the table spot got brought up with Mick Foley, I can guarantee you that Mick Foley was like, I will take the brunt of the damage. You just have to make it look good. Because what it was, it started off as a back suplex off of the turnbuckle. and it turned into a crossbody.
Nope. Drew is over as much as possible.
Yeah, and that outfit is what he wore in IWC, if I remember right.
But didn't he also
From
wear
what
that
they
outfit
showed.
in NXT as well when he returned?
Yeah, when he returned.
It's
Okay,
also
something tells
ironic.
me.
Mm-hmm.
Something tells me if he doesn't win, there will be a riot.
Well, I feel like, again, I don't think he's going to win. I feel like they're going to set it up between him and CM Punk.
Joe Hendry.
Who?
Joe Hendry.
No, Joe Henry's going to set it up.
Oh.
I just feel like they're just. I mean, it just makes sense for CM Punk to cause him in the biggest night of his day. Like, I literally could see them doing the whole CM Punk John Cena moment where CM Punk comes out of nowhere, calls you the title, runs to the barricade, blows him a kiss, and runs out.
That would literally put him into player hater of the year.
I mean, that's why I said they need to bring back WWE Bad Blood, because if they set that up and they have WWE Bad Blood, Drew McIntyre versus CM Punk needs to be the main event, because that would be in a Hell in a Cell would be perfect, and it can't be a red cell; it needs to be a steel cell.
I would say either.
Fucking always hate that red cell.
I would say either Hell in a Cell or Extreme Rules, and like let them really go at it.
Yeah, well, I just don't want the damn. I'm tired of the Extreme Rules title because that always sounds sucky as hell. I miss some of like the WWE's creative names, like WWE Valentine's Day, but Valentine Massacre. That was a great name for a pay per view, or WWE In Your House, Mankind.
Well, no, it was Mind Games.
Mind Games. That was close
but
enough.
I meant like Extreme Rules match.
Oh yeah, Extreme Rules match. Okay, I thought you meant like the pay per view called Extreme Rules. Like, I was like, ugh.
No, I meant the match type. And just let them go ham on it.
You know what's funny now that you said Extreme Rules? I was thinking in 2020 they had some weird matches.
We had the Boneyard match, or was
it was in the Extreme Rules match? It was who was it? Was it Dolph Ziggler and versus Drew McIntyre? But Drew McIntyre couldn't use any like weapons, but Dolph could.
I don't know. You talk 2020. I think Boneyard match, which honestly, is still one of my favorite matches to this day.
It was a good send-off match for Undertaker.
Yeah, it's entertaining as shit too. But also, it was entertaining as hell. And also, when the Good Brothers did a parody of it, and it goes to break the window, oh, that really does hurt. Undertaker really is that tough.
Yeah, I believe he actually cut himself too in real life.
Yeah, he did.
He pulled a Bill Goldberg.
Only he kept wrestling with it.
Because I know Bill Goldberg in WCW broke the glass and then cut himself.
So this tells you how over Drew is. Despite clearly being the face in this match, they are booing Damian Priest. Like, that was a loud boo.
Well, technically, Drew... A, Damian's still a heel. And B, this is Drew's hometown.
That's what I'm saying, though. But you listen to that versus Piper. They weren't nearly as behind Piper as they are.
Well, Drew has been more of a mainstay name and made himself bigger. Piper, unfortunately, because of booking and stuff like that, has never felt like in the upper cards of the women's division.
Nothing more than a arena full of people at home with their heads in their hands and tears running down their cheeks. I honestly cannot hear a thing you're saying. Good, I'm not that good anyway. Well, hopefully you can hear this. Class in the Castle is presented by Gin and Juice. A ready-to-drink cocktail by Dr. Dre. It's Snoop Dogg's new premium spirit brand. Named after Snoop's iconic song, Gin and Juice. Produced by Dr. Dre. Everybody's got their stuff. They ain't shipped in.
Okay, Corey Graves quoting part of that song.
Yeah. You know what's funny? Have you seen Twitter? What they call Damian Priest on Twitter?
Yeah, bisexual Undertaker.
Yeah, the trans Undertaker.
Here's all the noise. Damian Priest knows what's going on the internet, social media.
Okay, I'm sorry, but if you're truly a heel,
Mm-hmm.
Let's not forget, very, very
then the moment Damian Priest comes down, you Claymore kick his ass.
I think one of the best like heel moments that was not supposed to be a heel moment was John Cena versus Rey Mysterio. No, I'm sorry, RVD in ECW One Night Stand. Just that atmosphere and everything, and the way John Cena even like showed up had that very thug. Like it is a very like cool moment that can never be replicated again.
And they threw the shirt back to him.
And he kept throwing the shirt back to the crowd. They throw it back. And they kept going back and forth with it. Oh, they got these templates right, but they couldn't do it for Cody Rhodes. You know, somebody was double checking those templates. That's actually smart. Oh, Gunther has an opportunity to face who the winner is. I did not know that. I think I forgot that. Damn, sucks that Drew's going that Gunther's going to lose at SummerSlam.
Waiting for the first Saturday in August to face the world champion at SummerSlam.
That's ridiculous.
McIntyre wins tonight and he's British. If he loses, he's Scottish. How it works, I do. Here we go to heavy.
So even though it's been a while since it appeared, Uncle Howdy is still trending.
Only in Idaho.
Wait, there's a new... Oh, there's a... Okay, somehow someone found this. There's another Uncle Howdy link. It says, what would make you happy? And the link is www.com/RU, the letters, happy.
Oh, AJ Styles got hurt. I wonder if that's how they're writing AJ Styles off.
What?
He apparently, the tweet says that he went to a medical hospital right after the match.
Alright, I'll be right back, huh?
Alright. You gonna miss the match of the lifetime? WrestleMania. Oh God, that's a good grab by Drew McIntyre.
Throw it my way. Delivers a left hand. Damian Priest. What a man that was.
Two.
This is a Damian Priest who was born and raised in the worst parts of the worst surrounded by violence. This is nothing for Damian Priest. Certainly, Damian Priest got a different outcome than he had that night in Puerto Rico. Right now, the world heavyweight champion looking to fight his way back into control. Spine buster by Drew into the sky. Is it enough?
Oh.
Priest. 275-pound piece of a man who can move like a cruiserweight.
Damian Priest.
Couple of years in Wales, and such a bitter beast.
Nope. Damian's winning so far.
He was clearly going to win. That night certainly seemed to be Drew McIntyre's night. Had it not been for Solo, but Priest face first. That might as well be a different lifetime ago, because right now Drew McIntyre needs to focus on one man and one man only, that being the world heavyweight champion Damian Priest. Priest now into the corner. And now Damian Priest starting to gain the upper hand. Oh, this is about.
Good red hand.
Talk about paper positional champions. Drew doesn't actually believe that. That's nothing game. That's insults to the champ. He knows exactly how terrifying and devastating this man is, who's got better.
I mean, it is a long plane, right?
Let's continue growing.
Ooh, Michigan driver.
Oh.
Wow, big heavy right hand by Priest. Priest doesn't get picked by the hour. Damian Priest does not want to be here tonight all night long in a grueling back and forth contest. Priest would love to get back on a plane, head back to Monday Night Raw as world heavyweight champion. That's what he's thinking. Priest rolls through. I should say Drew rolls through. Oh, wait. Look at that. Look at the Tsunoki. Cover now. Trying to win the champion. Damian gets the shoulder up. It shows you just how devastating McIntyre is. He tried his best to use police momentum in that slap. There aren't too many superstars on the roster who have the ability to hold.
You know what? I'm actually surprised, and I just thought of it now. There hasn't been too many interference in the match.
No.
Even the whole green, Chelsea green, that was more used for comedic effect than anything else.
I don't know. Okay, give him a drink, Drew. He looks thirsty.
It's empty.
Give
Because
him a
Logan
drink.
Paul's cheap.
Have you actually had Prime?
I've heard it's very sugary. I never had it. I'm not. Oh God!
This is all McIntyre has ever seen.
Oh shit!
Yeah, that's really bad timing.
You're right about that, Wade, but lately that's all Priest has wanted.
The question is, like, what do you do in that spot, Lucky? Because you want to make it look organic, but like, how do you sell that?
Okay. I will give Drew credit because both he and the ref were like shit, but at the same time, then Drew right away went, getting some kicks and is killing some time.
Deep trouble.
Know that?
Normally sure-footed thing.
That sucks. You know what's awful about that? That I feel like that's just bad luck. Honestly, that wasn't even like he did anything wrong. The ropes kind of just gave up on him.
Well, and honestly, okay, I gotta give the crowd credit. They gave him. They didn't give him shit over that one.
Like he just like the rope as he went over just folded into itself. Like it's just definitely a suck thing. Well, if they're smart, they'll use that as like a storyline, I guess.
Yeah, and honestly, if you're Damien, I'm sure you would have done the same thing. I'm sure you would have done the same thing as me. But if I was Damien, I'd find out like within that moment when I knew I was caught, I'd be telling them like as subtly as I could, kick me, hit me, do something. Like, you know that?
Well, Drew was smart then. He was like, you know what? This is my opportunity to just, hit him for a couple of times. I'll sell that shit. Well, but if they're smart, they'll use this as a storyline and just have Drew focus on that leg for a second a bit.
Well, that looks like what they're doing. But honestly, though, that's what Drew. Well, that's the thing. Like, it took Drew a hot minute to do something.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I right away would have been like, hit me, do something.
Well, he did, and that's also smart that Drew too. He quote unquote yelled it out. I was like, I can't win the title like this. Like he made it like storyline reasonable. Like I can't win if his leg is fucking caught here. Like I have to uncook his leg to get him over so I can pin him. So that makes sense story wise too. Why he did it.
And playing to the crowd, it's like it gives the ref and Damien time to try and get out of it.
And that's a very, I guess I would say, top level star mindset.
Well, and just be glad that it wasn't his head that got caught like Mick Foley.
There are 11,391 fans here in Scotland cheering Drew McIntyre as he tries to wrestle the World Championship away from Damian Priest. This match progresses, guys. I don't know if the adrenaline perhaps hasn't kicked in yet. Priest is beginning to limp badly.
So, do we think he's legit hurt, or
no? He's selling the leg. Yeah, 100%.
Reality sinks in.
It takes a while to kick in, that's why you hurt yourself immediately, get an ice pack on.
I will say, I would say too, like, if he were to sprain an ankle or something, his boots look like they're tight enough to where until you.
He's not wearing boots, just so you know that.
Oh, looks like it.
Yeah, that's shin guards. He has sneakers and shin guards on. Only reason I know that is because that's how my setup is too. I literally do the same setup as he does. You put on light sneakers, usually black ones, so they don't get scratched, and then you put shin guards over it. And you can always customize the shin guards on top to make it look different. So it's really protecting your legs when you kick.
But it does seem like with boots, though, like if you were to hurt your foot in the ring, if you were to tie that shit up tight enough, you could still, like Undertaker with his broken foot during Hell in a Cell, he was still able to go out there. I can guarantee his boot was probably tied up tight as shit.
You know what I realized? That they want to do interference with the blood Judgment. The Judgment can interfere, and who could help him would be Sheamus if they're smart.
Okay, I was going to make the joke, Joe Hendry.
No, because Joe Hendricks, didn't get called. No one called his name. They have to say his name for him to be here. Though he has had his name mentioned a lot of times by Drew.
Well, and that's the other thing is that WWE's been throwing a lot of shit out, And then in Scotland, they had a big sign event.
Yes.
And it's like, are you shitting me? Like, come on, WWE. Make us surprised.
I would say
Like-
Jim Henry. He must be counting his lucky stars because that joke was over 2 years old, right?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, that started in 2022. So now it just randomly got brought up as a popular thing in TikTok, and that's why it's all of a sudden blown up. Ooh, the Judas kiss.
Also, I will say, this, like, thinking back to Uncle Howdy, I think it sucks that they had the countdown timer on one hand, because I'd like to be surprised.
Right.
But in another sense, they probably did that just because people were bitching about how much longer.
Well, also, I think it'd be good with the timer because I wonder, will he show? Because they better time that correctly for whatever segment he's supposed to show up on.
This has to end somewhere.
I can almost guarantee that with Triple H in charge,
Mm-hmm.
they did.
Because if he's even late 1 minute, Twitter will be all over him. I feel like the best countdown they ever had to a wrestler was Chris Jericho.
Well, I mean, I will say, that's when you pull out, again, the Gandalf line from Lord of the Rings. I show up exactly when I mean to.
Well, if you put a timer out there, I'm sorry, you're supposed to show up when the timer says 0.
Oh my God, he's the Ultimate Warrior.
So when you were looking back at wrestling events, because you mentioned the Ultimate Warrior, did you see how over the Ultimate Warrior was during that time?
Actually, in 96, he actually was pretty over, which was amazing to me.
No, I'm talking about like 94, 95.
He wasn't in there in 95.
Wasn't he? Because when did Hogan go to WCW? Because wasn't that when he dropped the title?
90. No, it was like 9. No, he dropped the title before then.
Oh.
Like long before then.
Mm-hmm.
So, WrestleMania 9, which was the Caesar's Palace one.
South of Heaven?
That was 93.
Oh.
And that's when Raw started. Ultimate Warrior was never on Raw until 96, if I remember right. And it was 93 when Hogan left WWE. Because he dropped the title. He dropped the title back to Yokozuna.
Mm-hmm.
That year's King of the Ring.
I just know that in WCW, Hulk Hogan and Ultimate Warrior had the ultimate match of all time. So legendary.
And so, Ultimate Warrior, when he was in WWE, though, like 1996, the crowd was still pretty behind him.
I mean, he was a fast character. He looked awesome. I mean, people were behind All-Man Johnson during that time, too.
Yeah, they were.
And no one liked him backstage.
I will say, I don't know the actual reason for Ultimate Warrior no showing the live events that he did.
Oh, I do.
But
Drugs.
Yeah. He said his reason was his dad died. Anyway, not to drag it through the mud. But that was like the worst possible timing for him to no-show.
Mm-hmm.
Because the crowd was firmly behind him. And even if he wasn't a main event guy, he still would have been over.
Oh, they just announced that no Judgment Day is here in Scotland.
What?
In commentary, they just said that there's no commentary. There's no Judgment Day.
Oh.
So I guess we won't see Judgment Day here.
And so, with... But when he was suspended, like they actually had Gorilla Monsoon announce it on Raw.
Mm-hmm. You almost had that
And
3
the
count.
condition, yeah, and a condition for him to get off of that suspension.
You know who's probably
that looked
happy?
damn
I
near
just realized
great.
something. Jim Cunard better be happy with Damian Priest.
Yeah, for selling the leg.
The whole match. He's been just selling that whole leg. That
Yeah.
every time he hits with it, he sells it like right after, like it hurts like hell. Like, oh, that was so stupid of me to hit it. But this is my moveset. I don't know how to hit with the other leg.
Also, say what you want about Jim Cornette, but him as a manager, he's pretty damn good.
Not always. There have been plenty of times when him as a manager was poor, but he has definitely
Like
his
when?
highlights. Managers
Like,
are
I
a very
find him-
tricky position to be in.
I find him like the comical heel manager.
Mm-hmm. Well, he's the heel that you want to beat up, who talks too much,
Well,
and
the
you're just
most-
like,
Well, the most recent one was from In Your
yo,
House
that was the smartest referee of all time. Hold on.
Let me wait and see.
Never mind. Oh, here comes. Oh, yep, I called it.
Oh, damn! The referee knows how to dodge.
You,
God damn it.
told you. I was like, wait, never mind. He dodged the first one, but couldn't dodge the second one. Oh, damn, here comes the referee sliding in.
Is it
Oh
Charles
my
Robinson?
god, I called it! I am the most brilliant writer of all time!
Sam. God damn it.
I told you.
Okay, CM Punk's gonna be player hitter of the decade. Son of a bitch.
I knew that
Maybe
was
he should
that.
have his own. Maybe he should have his own wing along with Brett.
Did I not call it or what, Raz, when we started this?
Also, when did you become a writer?
Last week.
When did you start your new job?
Last week.
Well, then they better tell you to sign an NDA for shit that happens.
I think I'm on the same pave wave as Triple H a lot of times, because like that's how I would have written the storyline for Damian to win and to continue the feud with CM Punk. Oh, they're talking. That's nice.
The
Hold
crowd.
on. What was that? You're breaking up.
If it wasn't for footage of Punk with the fans now, I'd be saying that Punk is Scotland's equivalent Montreal and
Something about Montreal is all I caught.
Okay. Sam Punk could have very well been Scotland's Shawn Michaels in Montreal if he didn't start being friendly with the crowd.
Well, he's friendly with some of them, but not all of them. If you notice, he picks who he's friendly with, and it's all the ones that are wearing his merchandise. So it's all quote unquote his fans. Because he's very selective.
Well-
Because you can see a lot of people were very upset with that. By the way, that ref took that bump very well. Because that was a very rough barricade bump to take.
Put a little respect on the name.
I did like how the referee dodged the first one. He's like, let me get the fuck out of here.
Okay, that pissed me off, though.
He's got his off tonight and survived with an assist from CM Punk. This is how it all broke down. The referee
Listen, the fact that they're continuing this beef, and I see a Punk. Listen, the fact that Drew. This all started because of a picture over Twitter is glorious.
the official freedom to screw the day. Officially, we're still McIntyre's arch enemy. Demanding his fights his most on this planet. CM Punk.
You know, and by the way, I did like that. If you see Damien, you can see him thanking Drew for his help and for selling the leg and everything.
Yeah.
Kicking through McIntyre.
That's a very wise, like, senior thing to do. It also makes, quote unquote, Damien just a little bit better because it makes him look like he won the match with the injury, even with CM Punk's assistance. So the only title change we had was the tag team titles for the women's division.
Yeah.
It is a swindle, and CM
You know, that's also the second time that Drew lost in Scotland.
They can link him, and they're going to burn this city to the
Yeah. Well, no. Last time they were in Wales.
Oh, it's close enough.
He's going to lose it.
Yeah, he told them that.
Is going to explode.
All right. What do you think of the pay-per-view?
And I can tell you this.
I'd say a solid B+.
B? Yeah. I think